Hi everyone, this is Alice from the Alice Edit. Today we will be doing a pack with me work wardrobe type video. For some context, I am a technology consultant and a big part of my job, especially pre-pandemic, is traveling for work. The typical schedule is flying out on Monday mornings and then coming back Thursday evening. So I typically have to pack Sunday for a 4-day work week, and then I work from home on Friday. Not only will I show you how I plan for my work week and how I pack and sprinkle some packing tips in there, this is also an opportunity to show you some of my work wardrobe, which actually is a very big part of my wardrobe in general, especially pre-pandemic. I used to basically live in them. Hopefully you'll find this helpful or get some inspiration from the outfits. With that, let's move on to the details. One of the most important companions you will have is going to be your suitcase. Here I have a Briggs & Rowley suitcase. It works for me. I personally like something that is hard shell and has 4 wheels and is sturdy. So this is all based on your preference and whatever works for you, but my advice is to make sure you get something that is durable. And this is me speaking from experience, where 2 of my previous suitcases have broke and they were only lasted maybe up to 2 years. So they really didn't stand the test of time, whether that was the handles getting really weird or this contraption getting weird or the wheels going a little off. You just don't want to have to deal with that because it's such a hassle to have to replace your suitcase, especially if you use it every single week or frequently if you don't travel every week. I will link this one if you are interested in the comment section below, but some other popular ones amongst consultants would be the away suitcases seem to be very popular. I've never had them, but from my friends who do, they seem to work well. Tumi is also another popular choice, albeit more premium. The first thing I do before I even pick out my clothes is to check the weather of the destination, but also the days when I'm leaving or coming back, and also think about the activities that are planned for that particular week. For my trip, it looks like it's going to be raining 3 out of the 4 days at the destination with lows of 15 degrees-ish Celsius. I'll put in the Fahrenheit as well, and highs of up to 26. That tells me that I can go a little bit lighter, like I'm not going to bring a winter coat, obviously. And I'll also pack for the weather, so include my rain jacket and an umbrella. My week will include mostly going into the office and being with coworkers. My office is more business casual, now leaning more on the casual side, meaning you could wear jeans, you could wear nice sneakers. And I also have a client meeting where I feel like I need to dress up a little bit more, and some after work events with coworkers, mostly just hanging out and dinners. For example, if you needed to go to a more formal after-work event, you might have to think about packing a nice dress or maybe some heels, depending on what the occasion is. Or if there's maybe a team activity that includes some sort of athletic element, then maybe you'll need to think about packing more workout clothes. With that information, I have picked out some pieces for you. And I'm sorry this is not an actual clothing rack. That's not something that I have, but this will do for our purposes. You want to make sure the pieces that you're picking are deliberate and ideally something that you could wear more than once. And you could create different outfits by pairing them in different ways. That's my way of still having variety in my closet, but also allows me to pack less pieces because I'm not trying to create unique outfits every single day. So the first piece, which is a very core piece in my work wardrobe, is going to be a black sheath dress. This particular one is from Banana Republic. Don't know if they sell it anymore, but honestly, any black sheath dress will do. I personally really like the cut and the fit. It fits me very well. I also really like the cut, like the split over here at the leg, and how it goes in on the shoulder, which gives a more interesting silhouette that flatters me. This is also very good length. It hits at the knee, and black is always a classic and a very big part of my work wardrobe. So one of the days I will be wearing this with a soft blazer, which gives it a more draped kind of look and a little bit more casual and less stuffy, but at the same time still very sleek. This blazer is also belted, meaning it does have belt loops and a fabric tie, but personally I probably would just wear it pretty loose. The other piece I'm going to pair with this sheath dress is going to be with a silk button down. So this is a shirt from Club Monaco. It's the Helix shirt. It's a staple in my work wardrobe. I love it so much that I actually have 4 of these in 3 different colors. This happens to be the first one that I got. I got a white silk blouse. Personally, I don't like the poplin cotton classic button down. I prefer something a little bit more flowy. I think that's more my style. So I go for silk blouses more. I really like the interesting details. Even though this is a very classic looking piece, it does have little things like these small buttons and then the interesting sleeve. And I just wear this underneath the sheath dress, which gives it a more interesting silhouette. Now, staying with the silk shirt, what I'm actually going to pair this with is with my pair of mom jeans. This is my only pair of jeans. It is high-waisted, really nothing special about it. It does, I think, fit me quite well and I'm very comfortable in it. The legs are pretty straight with a raw hem. Now, depending on your office, a raw hem might not work and a lighter wash might not work. So if you wanted something a little bit more polished and a little bit less casual, I would say go for something that doesn't have a raw hem and maybe a dark wash. For my office, I usually just roll the leg a few times. Either wear it like this, where the raw hem is still exposed, but at least it's not like fraying at the edges, or you roll it twice and then you hide the raw hem. You just want to make sure that your jeans are pretty well maintained and no rips. Those would work for most offices. To pull this look together to make it a little bit more on the polished and dressy side and less on the casual side, I would just pair it with a black leather belt as well as a pair of black leather shoes instead of something like just wearing sneakers. Now, keeping with the jeans, the other outfit that I'm going to wear it with is going to be with a lace camisole. Now, my office is conservative, but I think in most offices, exposing your shoulder is usually a no-no. So to address that, I'm going to pair it with this soft blazer again. So what this does for me is that it does have that casual look with the jeans, but it's also more dressy because now you have a blazer. Again, especially if you pair it with a leather belt and then some dress shoes. This does look casual but polished. I also really enjoy the flow of having a soft blazer as well. The outfits with the denim, that's gonna take me from day to night easily, and I don't have to think about going back to the hotel to change into something more comfortable or more casual. Because it's going to be raining 3 out of the 4 days, my outerwear is going to be my rain jacket. And of course, I'll also be bringing an umbrella. In terms of accessories, I'm gonna keep it quite simple and on theme. So I will be bringing my belt over here. This is a men's belt actually from Mont Blanc that I had cut to fit at my waist over a winter coat, but also at my hips. And shoes, I'm gonna bring a pair of ballerinas. These are Sam Edelman ballerinas. They used to be foldable, but I got them resold and now they're not, but it's fine. I'll also be bringing the Chanel slingbacks. These are just gonna be black. I'm still in the process of breaking these in, but it's fine for a full day at the office or maybe around the airport. But if I will be going outside, especially if it's raining, I'll actually just switch to the ballerinas. With that, I think we could start packing. Okay, so this is the inside of my suitcase, and how I usually like to organize things is to have clothes on this side and then everything else on this side. Before I start putting things in here, I like to decide what I'm going to wear Monday morning and set that aside on a hanger. Okay, we're gonna start with going through what I packed for the clothes on this side. I personally like everything to be more or less visible whenever I open it, so that it's very easy for me to grab things, especially at the hotel where I usually have this on a suitcase rack or luggage rack, and everything is visible to me so I don't have to dig around for things. I put heavier items or denser items near the bottom of the suitcase as well. So here I have my jeans. This whole section here is going to be my workout clothes. I also have my socks in this section. My underwear is in just kind of a pouch. And right underneath here I have a undershirt, the silk camisole that I showed you earlier, a strapless bra, and a silk blouse right on top, just gently placed. So this section up here is going to be more loose, but that's okay because it's going to be held in place. I just don't want too much compression on these items. Even though I'm going to take them out and steam them, it's easier when the creases aren't very deep. And that is all of the clothes. When you're zipping up compartments that carry clothes, especially delicate ones, just make sure they don't snag on the zipper. You could do that just by using your fingers and gently pressing down first before you zip. Now onto this side, which has everything else. So I've already taken out one pair of shoes, which I'm going to be wearing on Monday. So those have been set aside. So on this side, I will be carrying my flats in a dust bag, my running shoes as well, my wash bag, or all my toiletries, skincare items, makeup. And I'm also going to be bringing the Dyson Airwrap. This is just a pouch. Right on top, I have my umbrella, of course, and also a belt. As you can see, things are pretty full, but there's still actually some space in here if I really want to pack it in. For example, you could bring a small crossbody bag for events. Maybe you don't plan to work out, so you're not bringing running shoes, or if you're not styling your hair with Airwrap, you won't need to bring this. So you could play around with the other items that you will need. For me, this is going to be it. I'm going to leave this open overnight because I do use the same toiletries that go in here. Just remember to pack your toothbrush, toothpaste, and also pajamas. So I'm going to be wearing the same pair of pajamas that I'm going to put in the suitcase when I get ready in the morning. Especially for catching early morning flights, just make things as automatic and simple as possible, and a lot of that is just making sure everything is packed and ready to go the night before. I won't be sharing you the things that I packed in my actual carry-on tote, aka my work bag. That could be a whole separate video, so let me know if that's something you're interested in. If I wanted to call out some key takeaways, I would say definitely plan before you go on the trip, not only looking at the weather, your activities, but also planning your outfits. Thinking about repeating outfits and pairing them different ways to create almost like a capsule wardrobe for the week. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful or enjoyable in some way. If you want to see more content like this, whether it is work travel related, work wardrobe, how to build a capsule, or say like a what's in my work bag, let me know. I'd be happy to do those. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. It really does help my channel grow. And let me know what you think in the comments. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.